In today's wrap-up, the spokeswoman of the Russian Foreign Ministry, Maria Zakharova, made comments on Armenian-Azerbaijani relations in a press briefing. Zakharova commented on the newly opened military trophies park in Baku, which has outraged many Armenians. As for the park, we hope that both Baku and Yerevan will strive for steps aimed at normalizing relations, not creating new dividing lines. The price has already been paid, a huge price, human lives, Zakharova said. With regards to the POWs issue, we are working on the issue of returning prisoners of war according to an all-for-all approach, she said, urging both parties to refrain from racist, belligerent rhetoric that could put the region back on the brink of war. And the Minister of Labour and Social Affairs, Mesrop Arakelyan, has resigned. As of today, I am resigning as Minister of Labour and Social Affairs, Arakelyan wrote on Facebook. He went on to say that in this post-war situation, I have taken on this responsibility for the sole purpose of grappling with the social catastrophe that we faced as a result of the war. Today we can state that Artsakh has overcome the social crisis and entered a stage of development and recovery. Arakelyan was appointed minister about 5 months ago. Armenian media is reporting that Arakelyan is going to establish a new political party to run in upcoming elections. And tomorrow marks Armenian Genocide Remembrance Day. Every year on April 24th, Armenians around the world commemorate the systemic massacres of 1915 and pay tribute to the victims. In Yerevan, as is done every year, a torchlit procession will take place today as people gather to memorialize all the victims of the genocide, as well as all Armenians that were killed due to institutional racism that resulted in several anti-Armenian massacres in the last century and a half. A protest has taken place in front of the Prosecutor General's office in Yerevan. They were demonstrating against the arrests made in Syunik, including of the mayor of Meghri. Riot police were called to the scene and detained 14 protesters. Recently, Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan traveled to Syunik, where he was met with angry crowds in Meghri and Agarak, who blockaded his route. Later, the Prime Minister held a consultation in the Syunik Regional Administration building, wherein Pashinyan addressed the incident and said that he expects drastic actions to be taken and for the guilty to be held accountable. In our studio, the newly appointed UK ambassador to Armenia, John Gallagher, spoke to CivilNet on his priorities in Armenia. Ambassador Gallagher also gave his take on reputational issues, how the UK can help with peace building, and how Armenia can be part of the UK's Global Britain vision. And finally, in this week's edition of Insights with Eric Hagopian, Eric gives his take on what lessons we have learned as Armenians since the 2018 Velvet Revolution. Eric also speaks on what opportunities were missed and how we should approach this critical stage of Armenian history.
Second, and obviously